Okay, so now we're going to go through these other tabs. Remember, rent unit mix, we'll cover that a little bit later. We're going to go through the underwriting data tab. So here we have information just mainly pulling from the input tab on kind of the T12 information for the most part. To the left, we have property information. That's all that you inputted. We have our mortgage information that was inputted. Has some, calculations back here. We have our closing and acquisition costs. So this part kind of gets interesting to pay attention to. Kind of adds it all up. So total closing costs, $2.7 million. It's including that $900,000 of year one principal and interest. And then we have our capital reserves, first year's insurance, property tax reserves, utility deposit, contingency, and then our capital improvements budget. So our total acquisition cost is $10 million. So I use this tab a lot to come down here and check what our acquisition cost would be. How much money do we need to raise for the property to close on it? So for this deal, this $23 million deal, it's going to be a $10 million raise around that. So that's what's really important on this page. I can scroll back through, we'll come down on this right side. So it just breaks it up, it has ours expense and then it has the seller's. And it just kind of puts them side by side, and you can see per unit, you can see percentage of gross scheduled rent, and it just kind of lays it out for you so you can kind of see all the numbers side by side and just pay attention a little bit more into the details. I sometimes will come to this and look at these, but most of the times I don't need to look at this underwriting data tab for this information. I usually just check the acquisition cost. So that's the underwriting data tab. Next, we'll go into yearly projections, returns, and cash flows.